Hello, hello, welcome back onto Bernama Today. Joining me back again, Elaine Knobloch. And in the studio, I have a very special guest. I have Dato Steve Day, the Organising Chairman of the Malaysia International Gourmet Festival and also the CEO of the Vision 4 Media Group, which he founded over 30 years ago. Hello and welcome, Steve.
Good morning, Elaine.
Good morning. I'm very excited about you being here because we are talking about the MIGF, or more specifically this time around, Taste MIGF. But before we go into that, we wanted to find out a little bit more, and perhaps you can tell us, you're launching the, tomorrow night apparently is the gala launch for the Malaysia International Gourmet Festival. Perhaps you can share with us a little bit more about that before we go into more details.
All right, well, the Gourmet Festival started 13 years ago, right, 2001. The idea for it came about through our magazine Vision KL, where we used to do stories on dining, and we used to go to the hotels there. Were the only ones who had decent restaurants, I should say.
That's right, back 13 years ago.
13 years ago.
Yes.
And we did this story called The Gourmet Club.
The Gourmet Club.
And we asked the hotels to give us their best dining experience, and we'd write about it.
Right.
Then we invited celebrities, royalty, Miss Malaysia, and fun people to it.
Right.
And we showed that dining could be fun, and it was a great experience. But the trouble was our stories were a big hit.
Right.
No one was coming to the restaurants.
So it was not getting foot traffic into the restaurants. Okay. So how did that develop? What did you do?
Well, we realized that Malaysians, as you know, they love dining out.
Yes, we do.
But they loved going to Kampung Baru, SS2, Jalan Alor, the hawker food.
Yes.
And a lot of them thought that dining in a top restaurant was boring, it was stuffy, it was pretentious, and more important, it was just too expensive for them.
That's right. That's right.
These hoteliers came to us and said, what can we do? So we started the festival with the aim of making it more accessible. Yeah. So we came up with this idea of special festival menus, right? So that someone could go to a top restaurant and not be embarrassed about not knowing the menu.
Not knowing what to order, how to order.
Yeah, so we had all these sort of festival menus. And then we got all the restaurants together and said, look, collectively market yourself. Because as a one little restaurant, you can't have a big voice. But collectively, you can be all over the world with a huge voice.
That's right.
So we put TV commercials, we put print, we put radio, and we got this massive, massive presence for Malaysia for the Gourmet Festival.
Right.
And the rest is history.
Now, I tell you, it has gained its own following of sorts, because I hear of this every year, and every year I always try to tell myself I should go to it. Unfortunately, shame on me, I've not been to one, so hopefully this year will be the year. And I think you were saying that, this should be part of the tourism calendar because it's going to bring in tourists and be part of an attraction for especially VMY, Visit Malaysia Year 2014. It's
already a very, very important part of the tourism calendar. We've got big numbers coming into Malaysia, but what we need is obviously people who will spend money. And one of the big areas that they spend money in is restaurants.
And if by that, when we get an influx, we will also be able to enjoy the ripple effect of having more people coming in for the festival, isn't it?
That's right.
And I hear there are accolades that you have won for this.
Yes, we won the Pata Gold Award for Marketing, which is a really prestigious award. Again, people like MAS get awards like that. Our little gourmet festival at the time got this award. The first time a food festival got it, and that's more important. The biggest award for us is when the restaurants started doing well, and when they got business coming in. Because when the restaurants do well, more people invest, you get more types of food.
Yes.
And we've seen, I think back in 2001, we could only find 13 restaurants in the whole of KL. And most of those were in hotels. Now, hundreds, I think, as you've seen.
As we can see on this Vision KL magazine, there's the list of all the restaurants that are going to be at Taste MIGF, but also participants in MIGF.
Yeah, there's the Gourmet Festival runs throughout October. But what we're doing is, for the first time this year, for a full weekend, we're having Taste MIGF, which is literally, you can taste the festival.
So it's like a preview to MIGF of sorts.
It is. We've got a specially created theatre of cuisines with 28 wonderful restaurants in there, and the general public can come along and they can buy these things.
Taste tokens.
Like taste tokens.
There you go. So it looks like this. You have one of those tokens. You can buy it. You can buy for your friends. You can buy for your family. Bring everyone together. It's an opportunity for you to taste fantastic food. You were showing me this. This was the Taste MIGF brochure, magazine leaflet. And you have all the information here. And I understand you have quite an amazing cuisine spread. Tell us what we can find here.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, you buy your taste tokens. Okay, you get a booklet of 10 for 50 ringgit. So a taste token, one taste token is worth 5 ringgit. And you can go around these restaurants. You go to the venue. It's at Sunway Pyramid Convention Center from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday, this coming Saturday and Sunday. You go to the venue, you buy your taste tokens. All right, or you can buy them in advance online.
That's right. I understand you can have all this access at www.tastemigf.com.
That's right. And you buy online, you get a 5% discount as well.
Okay.
Now, some of the restaurants that we've got coming in, we've got French, Lafitte, Cuisine Gourmet by Natalie. Italian, we've got Prego, Tuscany, Marini's on 57, that's the new restaurant near the Twin Towers, Nero Vivo. Italian, Spanish, we've got Blue Med Restaurant and Bar. Arabic and Lebanese, we've got Tarbush Restaurant, we've got Contemporary Modern Grill at the Mandarin Grill, we've got Latin American, Q-Bar at the Western, we've got Arthur's Bar and Grill, which do a wonderful roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, by the way. Being an Englishman, I like that one. We've got Modern European at the restaurant, and Tanzini's at G Tower. We've got samplings on the 14th, we've got Nook, seasonal tastes, we've got Oriental in terms of Japanese, we've got Sagano, Midori, Keraku, which is a wonderful teppanyaki restaurant. We've got Minori and 10 Japanese fine dining.
Fantastic.
Thai restaurant, Chakri Palace. We've got Cantonese for local cuisines. We've got Dynasty, Lipoheen, and 5 Senses at the West End. And of course, for Malay cuisine, we've got Bunga Emas and Kelantan Delights.
I think the biggest thing that I must mention is that all these taste tokens, you know, if you buy a taste token for 50 ringgit, it converts into your vouchers, right? Which are 5 converted into each
Looks
token.
Looks like a checkbook, yeah.
Looks like a checkbook, and each voucher token is worth 5 ringgit. And you can actually taste all this fantastic cuisine, from foie gras to
Wagyu beef,
to caviar, to sous vide lamb, for just one token. And one token is just 5 ringgit. Where else in the world can you get all these fantastic cuisine for just 5 ringgit? Just amazing.
Don't tell our restaurants, otherwise they'll put a price up. But it's fantastic, fantastic value.
Yes, it's fantastic value. I see the whole menu list here. I mean, get yourself one of these because you're going to be shocked. You've got quite an amazing spread here, from Alaskan jumbo crab meat sushi.
Yes, that's from the West End, from the seasonal tastes.
That's right.
Langkawi, they've come in for the festival.
You've got hand-dyed scallops with pea puree, all for only 5 ringgit.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can try this cuisine instead of going to a very expensive restaurant and then forking out a lot of money and deciding you don't like the food. You can actually try it here. And for 1 taste token, 2 taste token. And we've got a carnival atmosphere as well. We've got stilt walkers, we've got clowns, there's a playroom for the kids. We've also got epicure workshops, lifestyle workshops, with cooking classes.
That's right.
Chef Wan is coming along. Those, you know, our celebrity Chef Wan.
That's right.
And we have we've got a gourmet village, which is selling, Epicure International Gourmet Village, which is selling F&B products from all over the world. It's fantastic.
Now, this is fantastic. Please don't forget to, it's happening this Saturday and Sunday.
That's this Saturday and Sunday.
At Sunway Pyramid?
Yeah, at Sunway Pyramid Convention Centre. And there's a special preview of those of you who want to shop at the Gourmet Village. That's going from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on a Friday. Then we have our that's our tomorrow. And then we've got of course the spectacular gala launch tomorrow night, where the VIPs go there. And the same experience those VIPs are having, you can have as well. The food lovers from the general public can go there for the first time in a weekend. It's wonderful.
That's all. Thank you very much, Dato Steve, for all the information. Please don't forget, for this Friday, 11 to 4, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 11, Sunway Pyramid Convention Centre. Get your taste tokens now. If you get it online at www.tastemigf.com, you'll be able to get a 5% discount.
Right.
Make sure that you're there. Don't miss out. This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
And Chef Wan will be there 11 a.m. on the Saturday and 11 a.m. on the Sunday. Be there.
Thank you very much. That's all the time that we have on Bernama Today. See you again tomorrow.